I open my laptop and set myself up at the kitchen bench, spending the hours to dawn staring out the window at the slow, gentle lightening of the night sky, accompanied by a soundtrack of unfolding horror. As usual, there's not enough resources. I listen to the desperate pleas of firefighters, calling for help they know isn't coming. "There's no bloody trucks, so we're buggered," says one. Another is calling for an ambulance because he's pulling children from a burning house and their little bare feet are scorching on the ground. I hear a firefighter, panic just suppressed in his tight, strained voice, saying he can't protect the homes in his hamlet anymore and that he's retreating to the fire shed to try to save the lives of anyone who makes it there with him. I'm hunting for scraps of useful information to pass on, something I've already spent countless hours doing over the past month. So when I hear a firefighter say he thinks the blaze is heading toward the headland, where my brother and his family are, and there are no fire trucks on site, I know what to do. I Google, what is the safest way to shelter from fire in a car, and call my brother. Over time, I've become much better at the task of imparting information to someone in imminent danger, and so with a tone of casual inquiry, as though asking if he has milk in the fridge, I relay what I've heard and ask if he has a woolen blanket in the car, just in case. I step outside to stand on the front lawn, nausea rising. The sun is up now, belting down heat from a cloudless blue sky. I'm in the little coastal village of Birdsley Point, our cottage just a few doors up from the beach, and I watch as a stream of holidaymakers amble past me towards the sand, towels on shoulders, small fluffy dogs trotting alongside, people who've somehow made it through the constant road closures, undeterred that we are surrounded by fire. I'm aware that I could be coming across as unhinged, still in pajamas, staring into space, but I don't care. I'm living so deeply inside this relentless, never-ending fire story that it's like a pane of glass is separating me from anyone not trapped by it too. It's still before breakfast when I get a call telling me that fresh smoke has been spotted coming from our property. Before the fire, my family and I lived in a forested, semi-rural area about 10 kilometres northwest of Birdsley Point. While fire went through our place weeks ago, the Currowan fire has a way of lingering, even as it continues a steady march across the landscape. Fires are behaving in such extreme and unusual ways this season, I worry we could suffer the same fate as the north coast village of Waitalaba. It got hit by fire twice, first in October, then a second, worse bite in November that took out nearly half the homes. I need to go and investigate, but can't decide what to do with my 2 children, aged 5 and 11. To take them into the bush, towards smoke, on a day of extreme fire danger seems risky, but so too does leaving them home alone, with the possibility we could be separated if something happens. I've seen roadblocks go up quickly over the last month, and know they are strictly enforced. One man I know was arrested and charged for trying to get through one. Resolving that we'll stay together, I head west with them. As we enter the dirt road that leads into our property, I grip the steering wheel and focus. Once, this was a sedate drive through a forest of spotted gums, grey and pink trunks holding up bouquets of green, a darting wallaby or a lazy diamond python, the only hazards. But now it's a sparse, blackened wasteland, full of peril. Many trees have already fallen, others dissolved into ash on the forest floor, but there are some that look only tenuously upright, and I drive with one eye to what's above, accelerating past any that tilt. I pass a hand-painted sign one of my neighbours has attached to a blackened trunk. Sightseers not welcome. I'm glad for the sign. It's a bonus that it's polite. Other places have ones that say, "You loot, we shoot." On our property, I soon find the source of the smoke. The trunk of an enormous gum, so large 4 adults would have struggled to hug her girth, has snapped in half. It must have been smouldering inside for the past month. And now flames are leaping out of the fallen trunk, sending a dramatic display of plumes up into the sky.